Hi, second graders. Today we are going to compare two 3-digit numbers using less than, greater than, and equal to when there are more than 9 ones or 9 tens. Now remember that the mouth is always going to open to the larger number. So the number that's bigger, we're going to have our mouth open to that number. So let's look and see if we can compare some of our numbers. So here we have two numbers. We have the number 124 and the number 824. Now when we're comparing 3-digit numbers, we should always begin by looking at the hundreds place. So I have my hundreds discs colored red. My tens discs are colored blue. And my ones discs are colored yellow. That's so we can just tell the difference between our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. So we always need to start with our hundreds place. So if I look at the hundreds place in the number 124, I can see there's 100. In the number 824, there are 8 hundreds. I know that since 8 is greater than 1, I know that the number 824 must be greater than the number 124. So I'm going to move my greater than symbol. I have the less than symbol, and I'm going to move it so that the mouth is opened so that it is going to eat the larger number. 824 is the larger number because it has more hundreds. I don't even have to look at the tens and the ones place because I could tell which number was greater by using my hundreds. Now, if I were going to say what this says, I would start over here with my number 124, and I would say that 124 is less than 824 because it has fewer hundreds. Let's look at another one. Here I've got 5 tens and 6 ones. So again, my tens are in blue and my ones are in yellow. On this side, I have 15 tens and 6 ones. Now we know that we can't keep more than 9 tens in the tens place, so I would be thinking about how I can bundle up 10 of them and bump them over to the hundreds place. But for what we have right here, we can look at our tens place. I don't have any hundreds here, and I don't have any hundreds here. So instead, I'm just going to look at my tens place. Here I have 5 tens, and over here I have 15 tens. Well, I know that 15 is more than 5. So I need to move the symbol to show that the mouth is going to open to the bigger number. 15 tens is definitely more than 5 tens. Now I don't have to worry about the ones because I was able to tell how to compare my numbers by using just the tens place. So now I would say that 5 tens and 6 ones is less than 15 tens and 6 ones. I want you to think about what those numbers would be. So if I said, tell me what 5 tens and 6 ones equals, who thinks they know what that is in standard form? I hope you said that it was 56, because that is the number 56. So this one's a little bit more challenging. What number is 15 tens and 6 ones? Think about bundling up 10 of those tens and moving them over to the hundreds place. This number in standard form would be 156. So I could say 56 is less than 156. Here's our last one. This one is showing the number 55 and 5 tens. So again, I've got my tens in blue and my ones in yellow. Now when I look at this problem, I can see I have no hundreds, so I need to skip over to the tens place. Here I have 5 tens, and here I have 5 tens. If there's the same number in each place, then we need to go to the ones place. So the tens aren't going to help me because they're the same. So I look over here, I've got 5 ones here and 0 ones here. Well, I know that 5 ones would be greater than 0 ones, so I'm going to move my greater than symbol, and then I could say 55 is greater than 5 tens. And if we count up our tens, we know that 5 tens is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 55 is greater than 50. Now it's your turn. You're going to complete your worksheet on Seesaw, and you're going to be looking at ways to compare your numbers. Remember that the mouth will open to the bigger number. It might be helpful if you write your numbers in standard form. This is an example of standard form where you just write the number. So if you see numbers that are written in unit form like this, 5 tens, or maybe they're written in word form, it might be helpful to write them in standard form, or you could draw pictures of them so that you can help compare the numbers and decide if the numbers are greater than, less than, or equal to each other.